everyone! Today on Travel with Sass, we're going to pack for Iceland. So we went last September, which is autumn, and it was still pretty cold. But I'm going to show you exactly what to bring because if you've never been, it's very wet. You're going to be soggy and cold the whole time. So as you can see here, I have on what I wore pretty much every day. So before I sweat to death, I'm going to start undressing for you. So this jacket here is actually Steve Madden. Got a pretty good deal on Amazon. It's water resistant, not waterproof, although I do recommend waterproof, but you'll see what's underneath this, so it was still pretty warm. So that's the first layer. Taking this off, and it is very warm. It's got a nice fleece lining, swishy material. All right, next we have the scarf. This is Eddie Bauer, and it's very thick, very soft. You're gonna want a scarf because it is windy. Wherever you go, it's gonna be windy. All right, so now this jacket here, this is pretty much what saved me from getting soggy underneath. This is also Eddie Bauer, and it's a nice rain jacket, kind of long, covers the booty, so it is good to keep all that warmth inside. And that was underneath the jacket. I think I wore that pretty much every day. Now, depending on the activity that we were doing, whether it was waterfalls, hiking, just going out downtown, sometimes I would wear this with the waterfalls, obviously. It's a nice thin rain jacket, so it still keeps you nice and warm and dry, but it's not too thick so you don't feel like you're stuck. So with all these layers, I was able to run, move around, and never felt very stiff. So underneath this, we have thermals. So these thermals, I swear by them. They're Amazon, cheap brand, but they're very thin. You can still move, you don't feel stuck, but it's still has that nice fleece thermal lining. Nice fleece thermal lining. So it's this alone can keep you pretty much warm if you don't feel like wearing all those layers. But I still recommend keeping at least 2 or 3 jackets. Now these fashionable babies, these are a must. As you can see, they look great. Now, you might be thinking, you don't want to look like a potato. You want to look a little fashionable for your pictures and videos, of course. But these will save your life. And everyone else there, they're going to have them too. So these are REI. They're a little pricey depending on your budget. These were about $120, but they were worth it. They have lots of pockets. So if you don't want to carry a bag or a purse and you're going on a quick hike or to the waterfalls, you can just put your phone and whatever in your pockets. They have a nice drawstring bottom, so you can make it nice and tight around your boots or inside your boots. But underneath these, and very easy to take on and off. So if you're done with the waterfall, you're going to dinner, just take them off. So now we have thermal. These are also thermals. This came as a set. So it's still very thin, nice lining. And underneath these, we have thin thermals. They're kind of like leggings or tights, but not too tight. These are from Uniqlo. I'm not sure what kind of magic they have in their materials, but it's called Heat Tech. So look for the Heat Tech brand, Uniqlo. They are very thin, so you can wear a lot of layers, and again, not feel too stiff or heavy. So that's my last layer on my legs. All right, but underneath the thermal, we have just a tank top. All right, so that's pretty much what I had on for my body. Now, if you're going out to downtown, you're not going into the waterfalls, I usually wore nice sweater, turtleneck. So if you don't feel like wearing your scarf around just to go shopping or go to restaurants, at least you have more neck coverage. This here from Zara. I also have just a couple other knitted warm sweaters, another turtleneck. Depending on what we were doing, whether it was, again, hikes, waterfalls, glacier tours. Now the glacier tours, that's where you want to have most of your layers, as much as you can, your warmest outfit you have, save for the glacier day. So just a couple normal shirts. Over these, if we were going out, again, to just dinner, or just some leather pants. These are also very warm, water resistant, and they have a little bit of fleece lining. So these are also very warm. Also brought more Zara. And even if you're going for multiple days, I mean, winter clothes take up a lot in your bag, a lot of space. So brought 2 or 3, maybe 4 thermals, a couple tank tops, a few of these. We also have more fleece, very thick leggings. So if I just wanted to wear these thin tights and then the thick leggings, could also do that. But again, these are the same as the thick thermal leggings. Also came as a matching set with the shirt. So you really only need a couple. You're going to be wearing pretty much the same thing. And for your jacket, you do want a nice bright colored jacket so it pops out with the gray, depressing background. Mine was gray. Didn't think of it until afterwards, but try to get a bright jacket. Some days, I think I wore this for the glacier, one of the waterfall days. It's just like a dry fit workout zip up sweatshirt, so you can put it underneath for a little bit more warmth and dryness under your other jackets. And then finally, for just going out in the town or other tours that you're not going to get too wet, I usually wore this and then my jacket on top. So you still feel kind of like a normal person, but still very warm. This is also from Zara. So it's a short, not too thick, but it is very warm. Has a nice lining, good fleece outside. And for gloves. So these gloves also just got on Amazon. They are waterproof, not just water resistant, waterproof. Nice fleece inside. You put them on, the wrong hand, immediate warmth. And they have a nice drawstring here to wrap around your wrists, so it does stay nice and tight. Headgear, hats of course. So what I had on usually was this baby here. Either a nice fleece headband, very, very warm, or some ear mufflers. But you definitely want to keep your head covered because the wind, the cold, you will die without these headgear. And while you're in Iceland, I hope you take advantage and explore some of the hot springs, also the Blue Lagoon. So it seemed touristy. I was a little bit hesitant to book it, but it's well worth it. We did the VIP pass, so you get all 3 masks. We were there for about 3.5 hours, and so don't forget your bathing suit. Socks and foot gear. So if you're like me, my feet are the first things to get cold. So I got these waterproof socks. Yes, they do work. First time I got them, put them on, put my feet in the sink or in the tub, and it works. It's dry. So recommend those. Waterproof socks and some wool socks. Regular, thick, cotton, fuzzy socks will not do it in Iceland. Your feet will be wet, and if you're out all day on long tours, you will be miserable. So you want good socks. Bring in your bag extra socks just in case they do get wet. I wore for boots were these, also from Amazon. As you can see, I shop a lot on Amazon. So I will put the link down below. These are one of the greatest boots I've ever had. They're very lightweight, slip resistant, waterproof. Not sure if it's waterproof, but definitely water resistant. And the insides are nice and warm. Nice wool lining, so it's nice and comfy. Has even some arch support for my flat-footed people. But yes, these are 100%, I guarantee them. Again, I'll put the link down below because they're the greatest. We even stepped in glacier water and my feet survived. So check out that video. And then when you're not on tours and just going maybe out to the hot tub or the pool or the hot spring, these little booties, definitely recommend these too. I still wear them around the city if I'm just going to the gym or ice skating. Also very slip resistant, squishy, water resistant, and fuzzy insides. Very comfy to just slip on and boom, you're good. They are very, very warm. Definitely recommend those. And then to top it all off, you cannot go to Iceland without your hot hands. Now these are not hot hands, these are toe warmers. So they're pretty flat, pretty thin. You won't feel them in your shoes. You're not supposed to put them at the bottom. I did until I found out you put them on the top, but either way, they work. So highly recommend bringing these. Bring a whole pack. You can buy like 50 of them. Put them in your pockets, your gloves, your boots. Bring extras in case someone forgets theirs. They will make your day so much better. All right, but hope this helped. I know when I was packing, it took me hours because I always go to tropical destinations. This is the very first cold place I went to that was actually cold, with waterfalls and hikes and glaciers, so it is a different experience. And don't worry about bringing crampons or those things that stick at the bottom of your boots to walk on the ice. Now, unless you're doing your own tours and going off-road, yes, get some of those. But most tours will have everything you need, such as helmets, the crampons, everything. Alright, but hope this helped. And this is a lot of clothes, but it all did fit in this bag here. Because all of this did fit in a carry-on and just a backpack. So pack accordingly, but you can do it. I believe in you. If you have any questions, please comment down below. Thanks for watching. And yes, here it is. That whole pile fit in this bag. So there you go. If you can do it, you can pack winter clothes in a carry-on bag for Iceland. Now, of course, I wore the boots on the flight, carried the jacket with the scarf wrapped in the sleeves, and still had a backpack to put a little bit extra in there as well. So hope you enjoyed. Subscribe for more, and if you like this video and want more of what to pack, then let me know in the comments. But thanks for watching.